Hello everyone and welcome to Prison Architect Alpha 30. I'm excited for this update. They have changed a few things, but mainly the parole room and prisoner intake. So if you check out the new intake tab, you can see a lot has changed. So you see here you can change your daily intake, but your daily intake is limited by how many prisoners you have available. See in this column. So you get a new batch of prisoners every day like normal. They're just kind of stored. And you can also change the percentage of each security rating. So you can just play around with that. You can optimize this however you want. So it's perfect for your prison specifically. And in previous versions, you would get a daily grant per prisoner based on their security rating. Now you just get $150 per day per prisoner, no matter what their security rating. But to compensate for that, they give you this payment here. So upon arrival of each prisoner, depending on their security rating, you get a certain payment. And that's what these numbers here are. So minimum security, you get $300, medium, $500, max, $1,000. So that's about it for the intake. Oh, and my guys are going to show up pretty quick. So I think they actually come in on a bus now instead of like that truck. Because I remember seeing them come in like on a truck with like other things, which is kind of weird. Come on. Oh, here they go. The prisoner bus. So that's something new. And the next big change is the parole room. So I always had a problem with having way too many prisoners. I could never handle all of the prisoners that were up for parole. There was always a lineup. But now you can hire a parole lawyer and a parole officer. These guys are hired externally, so you don't need offices for them. So that means that you can have as many parole rooms as you want, and you can have simultaneous parole hearings. So you can have however many that you need to cope with the demand of the parole hearings. So that is very thoughtful of Introversion. And other changes that they've included in this alpha update are, oh, one more thing about the parole room. There's no longer any $10,000 fine if they reoffend and if they're let out and they reoffend. But there's still the failure condition where if you release 10 prisoners out on parole and they reoffend, then you get that warning thing and all that jazz. That no longer happens. So the other changes that they made are, so you can cancel grants now. So do I have any on the go right now? I do not. So if you go to grants, oh I do. So there's a little X here. So you can just cancel it. But if, say, you cancel like the investment one, you're still going to lose that $5,000 that you invested on that short-term or long-term investment. And they made this little cute little animation where they actually lift the weights on the weight bench instead of just standing on them. I approve of that. And they also fixed some bugs where prisoners were getting in an infinite loop of being in the solitary confinement and basically dying of starvation. They've also added in a feature where if your prisoner is in solitary confinement or on lockdown, the guards will bring them food so they won't starve, obviously. So there's no more sending your prisoner to solitary confinement for however long it takes for them to starve if you don't like them. So that's about it for the Alpha 30 update. If you found this video useful, give me a like. If you want to check out my channel, I have a bunch more prison architect videos that you guys can check out. I'll talk to you later.